This video here that I'm going to be talking about is going to help you how to do today's assignment. This one that is called the Natives in America. All right, so once you have downloaded Kami and you're good to go, go ahead and you can open up this assignment. All right, and then you will see this. It says open with Kami. That's exactly what you want to do. So go ahead and click open with Kami. And now we are on the assignments. All right, so here are the directions. It says, as you are reading about the three native groups, Eastern Woodlands, the Great Plains, and the Southeastern. All right, I want you to annotate by highlighting and adding a text comment about each of the following topics. All right, geography features, climate, food source, and types of resources and materials used for building, making clothes, or crafts. All right, must have multiple examples for each topic. All right, so let's kind of start with the Eastern Woodlands. All right, so as we are reading this paragraph here, we are looking for the topics, okay? The geography, the climate, any type of food source, or any type of resource or materials that they use. All right, so I am going to, here are the sides of what you have. Okay, so we're going to be using the comments button. All right, and then you can go ahead and select your colors. All right, so let's say the Eastern Woodlands, I'm going to highlight in green. All right, so anytime I see the Eastern Woodlands, and I'm going to make myself a color code. And there we go, Eastern Woodlands. All right, just like that, and you're gonna hit enter. All right, so now anytime you see basically Eastern Woodlands, also if you need something as a dictionary, you can click on a word. That's cool. All right, so maybe I want to do a dictionary. Maybe I want to know what woodlands means. Okay, so you have a dictionary here. You also have a text-to-speech. So if you would like if you liked it to read to you, you can just highlight it.
The Eastern Woodlands Cultural Region reaches
and you can press play and it will read it.
Forests, lakes, and streams.
So this is kind of a cool thing. So let's go back here to comments. Again, so now we're looking for geography features, climate, or food source, and so on. So basically, we're going to highlight those. All right, so as I'm reading here, it says the Eastern Woodland Culture reaches from the Mississippi eastward to the Atlantic Ocean. All right, and from Canada to North Carolina. Here, winter snows. All right, so again, I see winter snow. So that's an example of a climate. All right, so I'm going to highlight that, and I see summer rains. Okay, so that is all climates. So what I'm going to type here is climates. So that's exactly what that is. Okay, so now I found an example of climate. So now let's see if there's anything else in here that talks about climate. It says endless forest. All right, talks about lakes and streams. There's two language groups emerged in this region. In the most territories, people spoke Algonquian, all right, languages, and maybe I messed that up. So I can highlight it. You could even highlight here, and you can find the definition out. All right, so it tells me the definition. So the type of language. Maybe I want it to read to me.
Algonquian.
Algonquian, okay, so good, I even said it right. All right, so different languages, as in New York and around the southern Great Lakes live the Iroquois-speaking groups described in this section. All right, so again, I just found climate. Now, also, did I find anything to do with geography? Yes. Okay, so when we talk about geography, is what does the land look like? Well, endless forests, lakes, and streams. That's
endless forests, lakes, and streams.
So that is a big key for geography features. All right, so I'm going to just shorthand this. I'm going to say geo features. All right, and then boom, I have geo features. Okay, so I'm annotating and looking for these topics. Okay, so I'm looking for geo features, climate, food source. All right, so as I keep reading, I might come across, so we know that there are forests. We already have endless forest up here. So again, that just tells me that that's the geography feature. All right, so it says for food, hunters prowled through thick forest to track deer. Okay, so what do they do for food sources? Well, they hunt, right? So we know they hunt forest to track deer. So I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to put food source. All right, so again, that's what you're going to be doing. So you're going to be reading and you're going to look for multiple examples. All right. And the only one I can show you left, since you kind of already see food sources, what about resources and materials? All right, so resources and materials. So let's kind of look here and see if we can find anything else. Well, I see clothing. So the dense forests are home to deer, beaver, and wildlife and provide food, clothing, okay, and shelter. All right, so we know that the dense forest, okay, we know dense forests. So again, we're going to put materials. All right, so we're going to put resource/materials. All right, so that's what I was looking at when I just highlighted that area. So we know dense forest. And we're looking at resources/materials. All right, now how do I know that? Well, we know that it provides food. We know that it provides clothing and shelter, right, for the Native Americans. And maybe I just want to highlight that. All right, and you can just highlight that in green. All right, and then that just kind of shows the food and shelter part that we kind of talked about. All right, materials/resources, whichever way you want to put it. All right, so that kind of goes hand in hand right there with that one. All right, so this is all we are doing. Okay, so you're going to be doing this for the rest of it. You're going to find more examples. All right, and anything else that they used. All right, so even a canoe could be a resource or a material. All right, so those are what you're finding through this reading assignment. All right, if there's any questions, please feel free to email me and I will get back with you as soon as possible.